Hello, Mother. Hello, Father. Here I am, at Camp Granada. You promised camp would be so thrilling. But why does blood just keep on spilling? I think I want to come home. And this concludes another chapter of The Horror at Camp Marmalade Curd by R.L. Stine. Perhaps we'll continue that next week. In the meantime, we have something slightly bloodier for stream today. Welcome to another Short Horror Saturday. I am your host, Purblind Gamer, and I hope everybody's having a good weekend. I can actually say that on Saturday, because it hasn't yet become not the weekend in certain portions of the world, which we won't call out, because we're polite. Yeah. Happy that it's the weekend and I'm streaming instead of working. Hey, Seacross, welcome in. How are you doing today? You guys should check out Seacross, who does a lot of retro games and streams with old hardware. And his streams are fun. And yeah, I was going to try and start streaming earlier today, but the internet was in one of its moods where the wireless is randomly keeps dropping and connecting slowly, and then it all works itself out for no discernible reason. It's sometimes it's because I think too many of us are downloading stuff in the house at once, but other times it's just utterly random. Further evidence the internet is becoming sentient. And given some of my search history, that's not not a good thing. Research, you know. Yes. Today, we're going to play a couple of horror games. Hello, Sentient Program. Welcome in. How are you today? I know last week I said we were going to try and play the slasher Camp Massacre, but it's been so long trying to get the good ending with Midnight Maid Night. It has a weird game that we didn't have time, so I figured we'd do that this weekend, and also play another VHS-themed horror game called Timberlodge Inn. I want to keep wanting to call it Timberwolf Lodge, but I think that's somewhere else. Some little hotel that was near one of the schools I went to. IDK. But yes, I'm not positive, but I have a strong suspicion that the slasher Camp Massacre is inspired by Golden Age slasher movies. Or perhaps slasher movies following the Golden Age that cluttered the video stores on VHS. Good times. And thank you everybody who came out to my last couple of streams. On Wednesday we started Cyberpunk, the Arasaka's plot. I finally said it right. For ancient mobile phones. And then, there's Sentient Program. Oh, that's so awesome that when Techie Rob shouted me out, you realized you knew me from high school. And MagFest. Oh, that's a small world. Yeah, I found a couple of people I know from real life on Twitch. But mostly people I found me through Facebook or because I told them in real life. Steve S. Did you by any chance play a lorry and a play once? Am I thinking of the right Steve? Hey, Too Much Pinhead, welcome in. Yeah, I sometimes post or tell my friends on Facebook when I'm streaming. So then I don't actually have a streaming related Facebook, just Twitter and MySpace. So that's awesome, Seacross. Slumber Party Massacre. I didn't see that movie, but I remember hearing about it. You did? Okay, then I'm thinking we were in the same Drama 1 class. Yeah, but great to see you, Sentient. I appreciate you finding my stream and coming in to say hi. Do you stream as well? And yeah, and so we'll continue, or we'll finish Cyberpunk the Arasaka's plot next week, or next Wednesday. I mean this coming Wednesday. Because say what you like about mobile games, they don't put a terrible strain on your Windows 10 PC. There's more than I can say for some Unity games. I've been enjoying Cinematic Platformer September, playing some of these games. Okay, awesome, Sentient. And I didn't start streaming for a good while after I started up on Twitch. And I guess it was only in like 2020, after not doing anything for a lot of the pandemic, that I'm like, I have games, I play games. Maybe I could try this Twitch thing, see how long I last. I seem to have lasted this long. But oh yeah, and then the stream before last, we finished both Another World, aka Out of This World. Can I just say that puzzle about having to get the guy roll bombs down the stairs is utter bullshit. And then we finished Between Heaven and Hell, which was unapologetically weird, and I like it. I did not expect that boss fight. Of course, I also didn't expect to be racing trains with a hot bomb-chucking demon lady. But hey, horror games are full of surprises. That's why we love them. And any other announcements? Oh yeah, as I announced on Twitter and MySpace, since we completed the community challenge for making me eat Marmite for the first time, I have scheduled it for tomorrow. During an hour into tomorrow's stream, which should be at about 6 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time, or 6 or 7 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time, depending on when I get all the other crap I have to do tomorrow done. I will eat Marmite on stream, and it will be terrifying. But hey, they say it's good to try new things. Of course, sometimes they say that when they're handing you something very unappetizing. And those are the main announcements. And then we'll have... And starting for October, Cinematic Platformer September will be over, and so we can start playing scary games again. Which, to be fair, I do a lot of the time anyway. Really thinking of playing Alone in the Dark 2 this year. That's true, Sentient Program. I may like Marmite, but a lot of the people who are familiar with the stuff, which are those of the UK and Australia crowd, when I had it for the community challenge, they were like, "No, why would you do that? Marmite is terrible. It's revolting. You'll probably choke on it and die. Eat Vegemite. Vegemite is nice and wholesome." Like, yeah, well, we don't get either one around here, so I've already imported a jar of one, or you know, somebody else did using my credit card. It's a whole thing. We don't need to get into that. Only importing one strange yeast extract-based spread at a time these days. One must watch one's resources. So, yeah, let's go ahead and start the first game, the slasher Camp Massacre, which can be found on itch for the low price of free. It's a good price. Oh yeah, did I mention you guys can watch Chesapeake Shores on the Hallmark Channel every Sunday, every Sunday, 8 o'clock, 7 Central, also on DirecTV and Hallmark Movies Now. And also on various torrent sites, probably. Shut the fuck up, Airplane Line. We do not pirate quality TV in this stream. Afterwards? No, never mind. There's a surprising number of these old PSX and VHS styled horror games. And some of them are fun. Well, that's not something you see every day anymore. Unless you're me. Oh, thanks, Sentient. It's just it's sort of a feel-good, family-friendly romance show that, a romance and drama show that the company I worked for puts out. But I just plug it whenever I can. Oh, I like the logo. This game contains jump scares, loud sounds, loud screams, blood, and violence. But notice it contains no death. This warning's a bit of a spoiler if you ask me. And how have things been going for you, Sentient? Or where are you these days? I'm out in California. Came out here for grad school. Stayed around. Finally got a job. Yeah. Not even my computer can complain about that nonsense. Lovely settings. Oh, that's great. I still miss being back home around that area. But, like, my family's in another town a bit away from where we went to school, but I still try to come back and visit them. I mean, frankly, I'd rather live there than California, but the film industry's here, and apparently that's what I want to be involved in. Speaking of the film industry, I will avenge you. I will kill everyone. I am not the same anymore. I am tired of holding myself back. WTJU show. Oh, that's awesome. Is that a radio show, Sentient? Oh, yes. Not noxious. It's Noxus. They've got the music down. Oh, awesome. What kind of a show is it, Sentient? Oh, okay. Those are just the directions. Oh. Because you do radio too, Seacross. Oh. Different kinds of music and stuff with synthesizers. Oh, wow. I like that we can zoom in this game. That's really awesome, Sentient. I'm gonna have to try and check that out. Okay, Colorado Public Radio, Seacross. Nice. Or CPR for short, I assume. Hey, Big Fatty Plus, welcome in. How are you doing today? That's probably not where the knocking is coming from. And here, before we answer the door and get jump scared, you guys should also check out Big Fatty Plus, who does a lot of retro games. How's your weekend going, Big Fatty? That does seem like a sort of name would be appropriate. 60 plus years. That's a long time for a university radio station. And great that they have, they let the people be, the non-students be DJs. Yeah, I'm doing alright, thanks, Big Fatty. James. Taylor, man, I'm glad you're here. Man, What do you want? I was having a good dream here. Man, the whole crew has disappeared from the camp. This is very strange. Dude, did you really wake me up just for that? Not only that, there was something on the floor. Apparently, blood. Oh, very nice little prank. Now let me sleep. Dude, I'm not kidding. Please, go take a look. I'm taking care of the house here. Okay, James, okay. I'll take a look, but if there's nothing, or if they're just hanging out or partying, because that's pretty obvious coming from teenagers at a campground, you're going to eat grass by the root. You hear me? You're going to eat grass by the root? Is that... Did teenagers say that? Oh, right, this is set in the 80s. Tubular. Alright, be careful, man. Yeah, oh, that's cool. You're a Linux admin, so you do stuff with the web and streaming for the radio station. Yeah, that's great. So many radio stations, you can now listen to them on live. Like, I think even back when I was in undergrad, our college radio station had already started doing that. It was like, blew my mind. Maybe they only started at the... I don't know. But yeah, so that is a big part of radio these days. And CPR seems like the logical abbreviation. Camping. Oh. You figured out how to automate some stuff like loading music. Oh my god. I hope this is not real blood. James said it was on the floor, but it's on the ground. What are you up to, James? Also, James and Taylor. Wasn't there a James Taylor? Suspicious. Yep, we cannot run. What can I say? I grew up with Doom and Chex Quest. My inclination is just always kind of rest your pinky finger on the shift key. These cabins are built extending well over the water. Gas, huh? I haven't seen a good slasher movie in a while, come to think of it. I know there's still some classics I never got around to seeing. And then, it's, you know, some of the ones that are regarded as classics, you actually watch them, and it's like, yeah, this is alright. Not as good as the great ones. A boat. There's something in the boat? Oh no, I think the bottom is missing. Yeah, let's not sail that. Yep, they're very definitely gone. Ooh, more settings. There's a separate key for talk. Yeah. And now we got that nice VHS filter. Dude, how many times did somebody watch this tape? It wasn't recorded at EP. If it wasn't recorded at EP, maybe it was recorded at single. Oh, thanks, Sentient. I know, it's bizarre that we found, like, reconnected that way. It is a small world. But break a leg with your show, Sentient. And, yeah, good to see you again, and I'll hopefully catch some of your show. Yeah, my pleasure, big fatty. I checked out campsite. Where else can I check out? Maybe they're all hiding out here. Green squirrel area. Squirrel? Are there green squirrels? I've heard of gray squirrels, but I didn't think there'd be green ones. Still in camouflage well with the... Oh my god! What the fuck? There are bodies! Shit! There's only me and James alive in this fucking place! There are 4 bodies. Wow. I mean, they're... Oh, maybe they're supposed to be in body bags. Okay. Can't run. We just came across 4 corpses, and yet we don't feel like running. Let's amble on back and alert James. Let's let James fend for himself. Wait, was it this way? Oh, what's this? I'm surprised they have a computer. Well, I don't know if it's set in the 80s. The camp administrator might have one computer. Man, I found 4 bodies in a house by the entrance of the camp. What? And now what do we do? There's no telephone or no signal in the camp. Well, you and I will go to that house. You help me to see if there's anyone... If there's anyone alive. Otherwise, we'll take the bodies. That's... No, I don't want to touch dead bodies, much less look at them. Come on, come and help me now. Damn it, why is this happening to me? I mean, I think it's good that they're concerned about helping their friends get laid to rest, but I think we have a little more to worry about than moving the bodies. Do I have my priorities all in a mix here? Uh-oh. No! James! Oh, shit! Oh dear, he's stabbing us. That's a little warning. Huh? This guy can run. It's the most pathetic knife I've ever seen. Oh, good. Appreciate it. A save point right here. He's wearing a skeleton mask. Or his head is a skull, I don't know. I think it's a card key, not a knife. Of course, we gotta find a car. Oh, hey. Car's out of gasoline. Fortunately, we found some. Well, this guy is fast and relentless. Saw gasoline in one of these. It was this one, right? That one's inaccessible. Who built this camp? Not me. I'll tell you that. Eh. I guess we'll get the gas first. No auto run in this game. There it is. Nope, can't lose him. He's always with you. Oops. I put the gasoline into the car. Oh, can you pick up multiple items at once? Oh, that's useful. We get to watch James die again. Yeah, I assume it's not worth our while to hide from him. Just always make straight for us. Oh, what's that? That suddenly hit the moon. A mountain? Okay, I think I got it in. Oh, that's it. Yay, we made it safely to the green squirrel territory. Huh. I guess I was expecting something a little longer. You know, something more akin to the length of Babysitter Bloodbath or something. Okay, that was a cool game. Hope they make the next one longer. Okay, we escaped from the skull-faced killer. James did not. That's okay, he died that we might live. Moving on to another VHS horror game. VHS-style horror game. Not actually a game played on VHS. I look like I'm gonna get Pops Ghostly for the Action Max. I just had an idea for what I should totally get and play for Short Horror Saturday. That was Seacross, really surprisingly so. Like sometimes, like the free indie games on itch will say, the approximate playtime is a certain amount of time, which I always appreciate. Even if sometimes it's longer than that. And like unless you watch a video playthrough and like, and even those, they can be hard to tell because sometimes, if it's, if somebody knows what they're doing, they can breeze through a game in 15 minutes, but if you don't, it might take you an hour or more. I like how people can play another world in, I don't know, an hour, and it took me like 6 or more. Timberlodge Inn for Windows. Also available on Mac and Linux. Really Unity-based game. This hopefully will capture it. I'll just add another source. Nah. Ought to. Don't be weird, OBS. There we go. Let's see. Have you changed settings? It's one of those games where it's like, we don't need settings, and that always worries me. Property of Firemore Police Department. The following footage depicts acts of violence, self-harm, and suicide in relation to the case of the Crow Feathers cult. Any unsupervised viewing of this footage will be severely punished. Viewer discretion is advised. I'd like to know how I got a hold of it then. CapCrow Games presents Timberlodge Inn. '24 FM. Hello, stranger. Name's Howard. My wife and children just abandoned me, claiming I wasn't an appropriate father figure. Just kidding. Anyway, welcome to our motel. Is this game a comedy? Oh, so you want to visit Firemore and stay here for the night. Wonderful. Timberlodge Inn is the best place for visitors. Also, you're in luck because tonight we don't have any other guests. Just pick up whichever key you want and go to your room. By the way, don't forget that if you need anything, you can come to me at any time. What is that noise? Was that? I don't know. Thank you, Howard. I'll take number 8. I'll take number 5. There we are. Ooh, fancy. Like one of those modern wall-mounted TVs. I assume most motels do at this point. Well, I'm tuckered. I'll close the door and then sleep. If you leave the door open if you get murdered in your sleep. Damn young people having a party next door. I need my beauty sleep. Here's the phone. I'm calling Howard. There's no phone. I'm calling Howard to demand a phone be put in. Oh, wait. And that's definitely a remote. Oh, what? They have 2 rooms? What? Oh, luxurious. Or unnatural. No mirror. So this camera's a little bit jumpy. It sounds like they're throwing a dinner party. Wait, this is number 5 too? This isn't natural. What's up with this hotel? There's a piece of paper on the floor, but it vanished and everything's back to normal. I'm gonna tear my cooling board. This is running a little bit hot. Yeah, it did seem kind of odd. Oh, hey, Itarama, welcome in. Okay, hold on, let me pause this. And how's your day going, Itarama? You guys should check out Itarama, who does some speedruns of retro-style games and some Sea of Thieves stuff. Okay, And we have a redemption for 30 seconds of Alone in the Dark or Vortex ASMR. And that was 30 seconds Alone in the Dark or Vortex ASMR. Thank you for the redemption, Itarama. I'm gonna find more weird things to put down as channel points for. I need to find more channel points rewards in general. Well, that sounds good, Itarama. Some housework and played some games. Hope you're playing some fun games. Yeah, that's been one of the more popular ones, Big Fatty. Makes another reason I was glad I played Alone in the Dark. Okay, who's knocking at the door? Oh. Some newspapers. Can we read them? Alright, we're using a camera. Crow cult strikes again. Financial Times. Ukraine rejects orange leaders. Yeah. Ukraine being a total Jacobite up in here. COVID-19. Fear of lockdown extension grips Lagos and now we're elsewhere. What? Okay. I understand we had a little chat with Lord Hortawad. Howdy, everything okay? You look weird. Subtle, Howard. How did you find that book? Oh well, I guess I have to tell you a little story. Many believe that Firemore is cursed. I know, right? Everyone wants a haunted town in their story. But not this time, son. Firemore is cursed. At least, according to strangers. There are rumors of serial killers, ghosts even aliens that are among us in this town. If you ask me, that's a bunch of crap made up by the locals. Gotta make your town popular, am I right? And there's no bad popularity if you make your town famous. So it is or it isn't, Howard. And now, the thing is that all of this is true. Except the aliens part, I think. Anyway, Firemore has some kind of energy. Many claim that it's because of the magnetic forces or whatever. You can feel it once you enter it. The wind is heavy, and suddenly you start hearing things. Things that you're not supposed to hear. I couldn't stand it. I left Firemore and started up a new business here. Outside of all this noise. So I guess we're just outside of Firemore then? The only way to fight it? Get religious. Just kidding. In the late 1950s there was a cult here, I believe. Called the Crow Feathers or summit. Many believe that they're responsible for this mess. They were worshipping a demon-like creature. It had 2 horns, I believe. They called it Ankoku. The demon of hatred. But what do I know? Anyway, I gotta work now. Go back to sleep and don't bother me again with all that. Well, innkeeper mean nice. I think Howard is a little bit unsteady. Also, what book was he talking about? Oh, I guess I lost my key at some point. Perhaps in one of the other room 5s. No. Suppose he has a master key. But he's in a bad mood. It's in one of the other room number 5s. The hell, this is 6 now. Interesting, you can kind of see through the doors, but not when you look directly. Okay, maybe I dropped it behind the inn. Just like real life, you have to look for keys that you dropped and cannot find. At least do a little more exploring. Ew. Hey. Looks like a symbol of the crow cult. Or the Crow Feathers cult, whatever it's called. Eating Crow cult. Counting Crow cult. It says Howard at the bottom of the screen, and I don't know why. Yeah. You know, I was looking at the floor upstairs. Maybe I dropped it outside the third room, number 5. The controls are not your friend. I'm not seeing them. This was as far as I went, wasn't it? Yeah. I don't like this hotel anymore. I'm gonna see if I can't find a Super 8. Bad idea. No. Oof. Firemore is only 15 miles away, but... yeah, see if I can trigger that again. I'm assuming it's saying something to the effect of, I don't feel like walking 15 miles tonight. Yeah. Okay. Oh no. A waist-high obstacle. We'll never get past it. They definitely can't get another key. Huh. Can you read that? Even when I zoom in, it's too blurry. Well, I'm not supposed to be able to. Something just happened. Oh. What the hell is this place? Is that... looks like a shadowy humanoid figure. Two of those figures standing there, but I couldn't tell what they were doing. Was that the end? Oh, I guess that's the end. Interesting. Wish I'd been able to see a little bit more. Oh, both of those were fairly short. I don't want to stream too short. I could play one more. Agree, Big Fatty. I think the camera was broken. Or, yeah, well, I think they knocked me over and then took it. Yeah. And then we could just hear the sounds. Which, it's weird. It talked about, like, self-harm and suicide at the start of the game. But, yeah. But I didn't see any of that. Weird. And that's one thing I could do. There was another VHS-style game that I was thinking of playing, and then I thought I'll go with these two instead, so I tested it out and it worked, but then I deleted it. Why? Good question. And I really should have backup games. There. I think. Should I download another one? Man, I hate to wrap up stream. See if I can find this one pretty quick. And I think this one said the play time was only like 15 minutes. I love that there are so many of these indie horror games. Here it is. On earth as in hell, Woyton's plague. Oh, and it's only 49 megabytes. change the title. It's a pretty good title as they go. Ooh. There's settings file, so hopefully this won't start in full screen, like non-borderless full screen, and mess up the stream. Oh well, I like to live dangerously. Oh good, it captures. Man, this VHS tape got watched a lot. Any tracking control up in here? I have to go to work. I don't like to work at night, but I didn't find other job. Unfortunately, the path to the market is far and poorly lit. I wish I had a car. At least this one lets us run anywhere. Oh, when he said poorly lit, he wasn't kidding. Yeah, I'm still making progress. Shit, they said path rather than road. Am I supposed to be going down the road? Let's try the other way. I'm sure I'll run into an invisible wall sooner or later. This interesting thing when you start to run, the view jumps ahead a bit. Hey, the market. Hey man, how are you? I was very busy today. Glad you arrived on time. When you can, take out the trash and fill the shelves. The products are in the cardboard boxes next to the door. Just the back camera is working. If you are blind, the monitor hangs from the ceiling in front of the counter. Well, the joke's on you, Stefan. I am blind. Don't just stand there repeating yourself. Bye. I don't trust Stefan. Okay. I guess that's the monitor for the camera. Ooh, there's the trash. Wherever they were, they vanished. Oh, is that a pentagram? Some candles? Oh well. Send the trash to hell. Oh. Just some shopping for the week. These boxes. Milk. Ah. Any more customers yet? Does that cereal have eyeballs? I think it's strawberries or something. Yeah, so sorry to keep you waiting. Just some groceries. Store has some very specific items here. Hey, that sounds like me. What the hell is that? It sounds like to be some kind of a chant. It must be radio interference. Scary. Yeah, one station leading into the other. Just give me this shit. He seems friendly. Everything's fully stocked. $500. Okay, what do I do now? Greetings, customer. So I'm just supposed to stand here? Retail work is dull. Good night. I think I saw a man in the back. You'd better keep watching for the camera. Wait, I saw it. Briefly. Thank you, have a nice day. Don't get killed while on the property of our store. After that, well, whether you get killed or not is entirely up to you. What a strange noise. It's coming from outside. Oops, I am outside. Better check. I think I was in too much of a hurry to go outside and check. Oh, hello. Door is stocked. I'm gonna climb out of here. Here's the camera. Hey. And there's the trash. I can use the trash to climb up on the dumpster. No. Aha. Almost. Where'd the other one go? Ah. Ew. Yeah, it's still not letting me. I don't think I can get high enough to leap over the edge. Oh. What the fuck just happened here? There's blood everywhere. Now, I have to get out of here. Now. With bloody handprints, too. Better use the market car. Usually they just let me use the market car the whole time. Damn, I hit something with the car. Fuck. Well, whatever I hit, it seemed to have survived. On heart as in hell. Woyton's plague. I thought it said on earth as in hell. Oops. Got the name of the game wrong. What's this? Morse code? Anybody in chat read Morse code? Disproportionate number of dots. And that's the end. We got killed and eaten by... I don't know what that was. A mega zombie, perhaps. So... not good ending, I'm guessing? Or only ending. So I wonder if that's going to be the prequel to some larger game. I think that's a good time to wrap up. Oh yeah, 3 quite short VHS-inspired horror games. Wish I'd been able to better see what was happening at the end of that Timberlodge Inn one. Oh well, those were interesting. Yeah. Guess I'll find somebody for us to raid. I know tonight was a shorter stream, but I think tomorrow will be somewhat longer, because my plan is tomorrow I'm going to play inside. I'm going to play the whole game, and I don't know how long that'll take. I'm sure at least 3 or 4 hours, but it also depends on, how quick I am to figure out the puzzles, and hopefully, since it was made in like, what, 2016 instead of 1990, some of the puzzles will be slightly less nonsense than some games I could mention. And for the most part, Another World was pretty reasonable with the puzzles. It was just that one that I was like, how the hell could I have ever figured that out? Yeah, well, and tomorrow I'll celebrate the community challenge which was achieved, and I'll be eating Marmite on stream. So my plan is I'll start this stream. I'm going to try and start the stream at... I think I'll try and start the stream at 6 o'clock Pacific Daylight Time, and then at 7 o'clock, or 1 hour into the stream, I'll break out the Marmite and eat it. Maybe not the whole jar. We'll see how. We'll see how I like it. And yeah, we'll have some other fun things for stream tomorrow. And yeah, I saw a bit of someone playing inside, and it looks like a wonderfully creepy and modern cinematic platformer. Rather strange. And then on Wednesday, we should finish Cyberpunk the Arasaka's plot. And that'll bring us to the end of Cinematic Platformer September. So then, yeah, on Saturday we'll play something else, and on Sunday we'll start a new horror game, because it's Halloween. You have to play horror games. It's the law. Twitch law. Yeah. Fun stuff coming up. And still don't know when I'm going to get my new computer set up and like go to the internet and be able to stream from that. Sometime soon, when I have free time. And yeah, other announcements to be made on Twitter. Let's see who's online. feel like we rated her the other week. Let's see. A good raid. Or should I find somebody new to raid? I never do that. Oh, hey, Tonda Goss is playing a PS1 horror game. That's appropriate. Maybe we should raid him. And I suppose there would be some debate about whether or not Medieval is in fact a horror game, but you play as a skeleton who's dead. That's not horror, I don't know what is. Tonda Goss's streams are fun. He does a lot of different retro games. Yeah. Awesome. Well, thank you all for coming to hang out through the Slasher Camp Massacre and Timberlodge Inn, and as in heart, so in hell, Woyton's plague. Yeah, whether you're chatting or lurking, I appreciate your being here and watching me play horror weirdness and then get mutilated and eaten and killed by the Crow Cult. You guys can follow me on Twitch to see when I'm live. You can follow me on Twitter and MySpace for stream announcements and polls and musings and updates on when I'm going to be choking down yeast extract. And you can follow me on YouTube to find VODs of my past streams. So, yeah. Have a good night. Don't carry around a VHS camera filming anything, or it'll mean you're gonna get killed. And say hi to Tonda Gasa. Oh yeah, Seacross, I'm on Twitter and MySpace. And yeah, I'll see you guys for tomorrow for Inside. Have a great night. Thank you.